Salutations everyone, welcome to a special video for World of Warships Legends. That's right, World of Warships Legends. As of now, basically the World of Warships Legends, second beta testing is now done and over with. And this match you're seeing right here, well, this is my first match ever in a battleship. That's right, they have 3 different types of ships in the game. They have cruisers, they have battleships, and they have destroyers. Now, eventually they're going to come out with a 4th one, but they're trying to rebalance in the actual game on PC, and that'll be aircraft carriers. But in the meantime, they have these 3 types of ships. And this one I got right here, this is a battleship. This is my first match ever in a battleship. Now, right off the bat, you're going to see one of my teammates kind of tunnel vision, and even me, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really see him myself. But thankfully, because this is the console version of this game and it's in beta test and whatnot, I do like the fact that you don't receive team damage. Just like it is in World of Tanks, you don't receive team damage off your teammates. So, despite the fact that that guy ran into me, basically none of us received damage and we just move on. I mean, granted, it's probably a little bit on both of our sides. I'm trying to get my guns ready. I'm trying to follow my friend because, yeah, I'm teamed up with my friend in this. And he was trying to rush me to get to tier 5 so he could play his favorite ship in the game. And sadly, I was really taking my time in this game, trying to get a feel for these ships and having a good time, all in all, what's going on and everything else, because, well, I just wanted to get a feel for every single ship in the game that I was playing. Meanwhile, my friend is like, oh, I got all my free experience, and boosts his way up to, tier 5, and I could have done that if I focused on one specific ship type, and yeah, I did not. I was just looking at all the ships. I was leveling up all my commanders and whatnot. So yeah, I really had to grind a lot more than anything else, more than my friend. So as much as I was happy doing this game and trying to get a feel for battleships, because again, this is my first battleship match. My friend was all like, oh, you gotta hurry up, you gotta get with me to tier 5 because I gotta show you my really awesome ship, yada yada yada. It's like, okay, I'm just grinding my way through, and yeah, it does take a lot out of you to start grinding. The higher the tier, the harder it is to level up and whatnot. And as you can see here, I'm taking a few points of damage because, well, I got the broadside of me aimed at the opponents. And mostly because I have all my guns pointing in that direction. And the thing about Battleship is, well, once you have your guns pointing in whatever direction, you basically can, well, decimate them. As you're going to see here, I'm aiming, and this guy right here, I take a few good chunks of health off, and that's because, yeah, I'm using armor-piercing rounds, and armor-piercing rounds are meant to penetrate and, hit people and whatnot, cause damage to Citadel and whatnot. High explosive will set you on fire and stuff, and that's why they're firing more high explosives at me because, well, I'm in a big, heavy battleship, and, it's kind of hard to penetrate them with armor-piercing. But I've been using armor piercing the entire time because, well, what can I say? I'm in a battleship. I'm just trying to get a good feel for this ship and whatnot. And yeah, it doesn't look good for me because I'm on fire. My health is getting low. And I'm like, oh, great. I got to get into cover. So, and then finally my repair and fire alarm thing goes off. So it's like, okay, I got to quick get the fire going, quick repair some things. This is not good. I'm detected the entire time. My friend's trying to help out. And we're just racing over to this one side over here because it's like, oh, come on. We gotta get this going. We gotta, we gotta win this match or whatever. And, yeah, you got, different abilities to help you out. I'm trying to repair some health on me because that's one of the things that battleships can do. They can, restore some of their health and whatnot because of repairs and whatnot. It actually really helps out. But you can only do it so often, and you can waste all of them pretty easily, actually. And you can see I've already wasted, pretty much my second one of that ability. And then it's got huge reload time, so it's not like instantaneous, like, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that. So, and my friend and I are just going over here with where some of our teammates are at, hopefully to, well, put more shots into these enemies here. And I'm just like, I gotta hurry up and get my repair skill back because I gotta get some decent health, because I took a beating right back there. I mean, I honestly took a beating. There's my friend. He was behind me. Yeah, right there. He's sailing along. I'm just like, I took some damage. I gotta take some cover. You go out and scout, see if there's anything up ahead, and I'll try shooting it with you as I'm like trying to hide. So that's what he's racing off to do. And I think he's on pretty good health right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he was really shot at. Me, I took a whole bunch of damage because, well, I'm a battleship. I took a beating down. I mean, really, I did. That was a beat down at the beginning there. And again, this was my first match as a battleship, and I was kind of learning the mechanics, so I'm sure some people watching me are like, dude, you should not be doing that with a battleship, or, oh, come on, you can be playing a lot better with a battleship. I know. I'm learning the game. Don't get me wrong. What can I say? I do like the battleships. Battleships are absolutely fun. They're amazing. As you can see, I'm using the last of my like repair skill, basically, trying to get myself up to a nice, decent health. And I'm just swinging around this mountain, basically, and trying to do the best I can to, well, get through this and, you know, help my team out. And, yeah, I don't want my, you know, friend, my ally, my pal, up there. Yeah, he's up there right now trying to deal with things. I don't want him to die, so I'm like, okay, I gotta start shooting myself. And yeah, I can see some enemies over there. These things pretty much have a good range on them, so I'm like, okay, all my guns are aiming in that direction anyways. And that's the thing, like battleships, their turrets, their guns move so slow that if you can get them all pointed in one direction and kind of start facing in that direction, you can really decimate people. Then again, you're exposing too much of your broadside and whatnot. The enemies will just put shots into you time and time again. And here, I'm just trying to look for whatever targets I can. There's like a person behind a hill way up there. Another person behind an island there. That guy's hiding behind that hill. I really can't shoot anyone right now. I'm like, oh, this is just great. So, just trying to move along and try to do what I can to, you know, help my team out. And it's like, this is not looking good. Not looking good whatsoever. And yeah, there's a train outside. I'm not sure if my mic is picking that up. But yeah, I'm just like, okay, I gotta do something here. I gotta do something. And there's another battleship like out in the open right there, another Wyoming basically. And yeah, that's the ship I'm driving right now. So that guy's got the same, you know, ship as I do. So it's like, okay, I gotta do what I can here. And he put some shots into me, as you can see. So yeah, a battleship can really do some good damage if you, well, allow it to. And just about to reload here, aiming way ahead of time, shooting at a nice fair level. Like, come on, I gotta hit him. But he's dead before I can even have my shots fall into him. Nuts! Oh well. But at this moment now, we're just trying to get what we can done with the enemy. There's some, you know, 4 enemies left. We're looking pretty good. I mean, nothing majorly good, but just trying to stay alive, trying to help out my team, and as you can see, I'm low on health, so just trying to move slowly towards their base, basically, because I got nothing else to do. And yeah, I'm starting to get behind, well, an island with a huge mountain on it. I can't shoot over it or anything, so yeah, just gotta swing around this thing and hope for the best, see what happens. And sadly, though, as I was recording this, I mean, you can tell right now from the footage, I can only record 10-minute footage at a time. Yeah, there's going to be a slight cut in the video before you see the end of this video. And again, you're going to see the end of the match and everything, but yeah, I kind of had to cut the video at this moment because I can only record 10-minute footage at a time. So, yeah, you'll see at the end of the cut what happens at the end of this match, so stay tuned. All right, yeah, here's where I picked up again and started recording again. And yeah, once again, I'm still low on health. I'm trying to figure out what I can do with the team. I see a ship there, but that's not a bad guy. That's just a ship going down. And I'm like, okay, who can I shoot at? I'm still swinging around. All those targets way over there. And I'm just trying to get into the base here. Trying to do what I can to capture the base or whatnot. And all the remaining enemies are over there, so I think at this moment it's safe to say that we pretty much had this game in the bag because, well, trying to do what I can, and I'm low on health, so I don't really want to do a whole lot more in this game. I mean, I do a little bit more, but not too much. But I'm just like, let me get into the enemy cap circle right here and try to do what I can to get points and whatnot, capture the base and whatnot, because, well, what can I say? The enemy right now is going towards our base, so the more we have in our, or in their base, the more faster we can capture. Not to mention we have allies, you know, defend them off and whatnot from our base, so it's like, we gotta do what we can to capture this base and try to win here, because, well, as soon as they capture our base, game's over. We will lose, technically, because, well, they'll capture our base, so... But we're actually doing pretty good. We have more points than what they do, and I'm just trying to stay alive because if I die, that's a huge amount of points we'll lose. And I'm just trying to do what I can, capturing the base and whatnot. But as you can see, I'm detected again. Like this is not good. I'm trying to put shots somewhere so that way it's like, where are they at? I realize he's right there. I'm like, nuts. And yeah, this is a tier 4 match, and I'm in a tier 3 battleship, so considering that this was my first match in a battleship, I mean, I was going against tier 4 ships, which in this game, all you do is go against, like, tier higher ships and whatnot. But as you can see, we're about to capture the base and whatnot. This game is pretty much in the bag, and we pretty much win it, so yeah, there goes that guy. Base is captured, pretty much, and we win the game. That was the end. So how'd I do? I think I did okay. Nothing major, but it was my first match in a battleship, so there you go. Alright guys, I wanted to post this last clip here, and spoiler alert, I'm going to let you know right now, we don't win this match, but I wanted to post it because, I'm going to be honest, I love these things. This is a Japanese destroyer, and yeah, that's the other type of ship that you can have in this game other than cruisers and battleships, are destroyers. And what they're meant to do is lay torpedoes down like crazy, and they can lay smoke down and whatnot, and they're extremely fast and agile. The problem is, they don't really have good guns, and yeah, once they start getting hit, they don't have a lot of health or armor, and they can easily be destroyed. But I do find these things absolutely fun. I love whipping around the battlefield with these things. They're absolutely amazing. And again, I know I'm spoiling it, but yeah, we don't lose or we don't win this match. Not every game you're gonna have in this game is gonna be a winner. But I just wanted to post this video because I find it absolutely fun. As you can see, my torpedoes are getting ready to reload. I'm launching some more, and that's kind of what I like doing, is I just set up areas where I launch torpedoes off, and if any enemy wants to advance, well, they're going to meet my torpedoes, and they're not going to be too happy whatsoever. But another thing that destroyers can do is they can lay down smoke or smog to kind of provide a little extra cover. They're limited on how many times they can do that, but since the enemy kind of knows where I'm at, and I'm just whipping around the field like crazy launching torpedoes, basically, after I launch these set of torpedoes right here, I start throwing the smoke down, and I also can upgrade my engine a little bit to move a little bit faster. So that's exactly what I do. I turn on the smog, I get the engine going, so I'm moving very fast. And so the enemy, they're just seeing smoke starting to be covered in the area. They don't really see where the heck I'm at. Of course, when I'm firing like that, they're obviously going to see me. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just move around really quick to offset the enemy. And then I'm just trying to launch more torpedoes to, hopefully hit them and whatnot. So that's kind of what destroyers do, is they lay smoke down. They're kind of fast and agile. They can kind of scout for enemy opponents. And, yeah, that's what they do. And what can I say? I was having fun with this game. I mean, granted, again, we lose this match. Not every game you're going to have in this game is going to be a winner. So you got to accept some losses and whatnot. But I was having fun with this, despite the fact that we lose this match here. And what can I say? I was having fun. This is kind of what I like doing in this game, is just whipping around the battlefield. I love the destroyer line. It's absolutely fun. And you just move along. You just keep going around. I'm just moving at full speed at the entire time, just whipping around. Look at how fast I can turn this thing around. Look at this. This is fun. The torpedoes keep coming back. This is the Tier 3 Japanese destroyer, by the way. I'm just having fun with this thing. This is absolutely fun. I wanted to go down a destroyer line. I went down the Japanese line. And, I mean, again, I don't know too much about this game or whatnot, but what can I say? Turns out the Japanese destroyer line is a force to be reckoning with, because they're pretty powerful. And I can understand why, because I'm having fun. Just whipping around the field, launching torpedoes at times, just to, you know, set traps for anyone. Hey, you want to come around that island there? Well, you're going to meet my torpedoes. So that's all I'm doing. Just I'm moving fast like crazy, and the enemy is having a hard time keeping up with what the heck I'm doing. Not to mention they're also shooting at my allies. So, but as you can see, when I'm like ready to shoot torpedoes, you kind of have like a line that indicates kind of where to launch torpedoes at on the set motion of, well, what the enemy is doing. So you can kind of know where to aim at. But I try to aim close to around there and just spread my shots out, because, well, you spread out your shots, they're going to have a hard time to, like, dodge them. But then again, if you spread them out too much, well, they can easily dodge them if they're, you know, pointing their ship directly towards them or away from them, and they squeeze right between the torpedoes and whatnot. But yeah, here I am just whipping around the field. My friend's trying to help me out. He's in a cruiser ship. And I'm just flying around like crazy, launching torpedoes out like crazy, like, okay, we gotta do something. Yeah, we got 4 points on the map. We originally started with 1 point captured. Enemy started with 1 point captured. And yeah, the object of this game right here is to try to capture more points, try to capture more of these bases and whatnot, and try to, you know, get more points, because the more bases you have captured, the more points you get added onto yourself. And then if an enemy is capturing the point that you captured, well, you're not gaining any points for that spot there. As you can see there, oh, great, torpedoes, but this guy, I'm sorry, buddy, you kind of ate them. And yeah, I'm just whipping around like crazy, like, oh gosh, we gotta do something, guys, we're about to lose. No, it's just my friend and I. It's like, do something. Again, we lose this match, but as you can see here, I'm just having fun at this moment, just whipping around the battlefield, having fun. And yeah, they're about to capture all 4 points, and that's how they win this game. So, but yeah, this is me just having fun in, well, a destroyer ship, just whipping around. Guys, I really love doing the beta testing weekend. I thank you, Wargaming, for allowing me to play this. And what can I say? Hope to see you guys out on the sea when this game gets launched.